It was supposed to be a peaceful day on my own land, a day to reconnect with nature at the serene lake that had been a part of my family for generations. I had planned a solo camping trip by the water, something to calm my mind and rejuvenate my spirit. Little did I know that this peaceful retreat would turn into a nightmare. As the sun began to set, I settled into my camp, enjoying the quiet rustle of the trees and the gentle lapping of the water. It was perfect until I heard the unmistakable sound of an approaching vehicle. I stood up, puzzled, and saw two police cars pull into the area. My heart sank. I thought maybe there was some kind of mistake, or they were here for a different reason. But to my disbelief, the officers approached me with stern expressions, asking what I was doing on the property. I told them, calmly but firmly, that this was my land. They looked at me like I was crazy, explaining that they had received a call about a trespasser on the property, which just so happened to be my ranch. Confused and frustrated, I tried to explain that I was on my own land, but it seemed like they didn't believe me. To make matters worse, the officers insisted that the HOA had been monitoring the area and had somehow flagged me as a trespasser. My blood ran cold. The HOA had been snooping on my property, and now they were calling the cops on me. I felt violated not just by the invasion of my privacy, but by the fact that someone would go so far as to fabricate a story just to harass me. As I stood there, trying to make sense of what was happening, I realized that this wasn't just a simple misunderstanding. The HOA had been crossing boundaries, not just figuratively, but literally. They had been trespassing on my land without my knowledge, and now they were accusing me of the very thing they were guilty of. The whole ordeal was a wake-up call. It wasn't just about standing up for my rights. It was about realizing how far people would go to try and take control over something that was rightfully mine. I felt a sense of power, though, knowing that I had the law on my side and that the truth would come out in the end.